In 2023, we really are still experiencing the obstacles of COVID-19. It's been the end of so many support programs like cash assistance, utility relief, eviction relief, student loan moratoriums, SNAP benefits cut by an average of $90 per person each month. When you think about the impact of that on your grocery bill, it's just staggering.
Just because the funds run out to run those doesn't mean that the use or the needs of the folks who need those programs has changed. So we're answering that call, right? A lot of the WIC users use those benefits for fresh fruits and vegetables, right? It's same with our SNAP people. High demand, hard to get fresh if you go to a food bank sometimes, it's hard to find those things.
1 in 10 people in Pierce County currently face food insecurity, and that means they're deciding between paying their rent, their utilities, their groceries. Tacoma is now the 17th most expensive rental market here in the United States. In order to afford a 2-bedroom apartment in Tacoma, you would need to make $66,000. All of those things are lining up against each other, and they're having to decide whether they're going to eat today.
We started out as a food backpack program, and we're now a full pantry. We have 50 home deliveries every week. We are sending thousands of pounds of food into the schools every week. And so many of our families don't qualify for any kind of federal assistance or state assistance. And that's where food banks really can make such a tremendous difference in people's lives, giving them a cushion so that they can survive.
EFN addresses the needs of the community through our partnerships. We start with our 75+ food pantry partners. We've been so fortunate to be able to add on 4 new pantries this year. And what it means is that people are able to get emergency food right in the communities where they live.
A couple of years ago, back in my old apartment, I was going up the elevator. The old lady was pushing a cart full of food coming into the elevator, and she was also telling me that she doesn't know where the food are coming from to the food bank, but it's awesome that they're getting the food somewhere. And looking at the cart, I can tell that all the food in the cart came from us. In the warehouse, we don't see the end result, but we just know that, at the end of the day, somebody's serving food on their table.
We have been partnering with EFN since right around 2010 as a food backpack program. It allowed us to send a variety of foods home and create actually a menu. So it really allowed us to feed the entire family, not just kids. Then you fast forward to 2020, schools are closed, we're COVID, we're in the pandemic. How do we navigate that? Well, with the partnership with EFN, that allowed us to grow. It allowed us to serve the families that we were serving through food backpacks, but now through a drive-by setting where they would come to us.
250 families we were feeding every week. There's no way we could have found that food without the Emergency Food Network. And we continue to rely on them heavily to be able to serve the families that need it the most.
Thank you for being part of our hunger story. It all begins and ends with food. Your donation will help us bring food directly into the homes of families in need. What we know is that families can't thrive, nonetheless survive without our support. We need food for every aspect of our lives. Your help today is going to keep us on track to deliver more than 14 million pounds of food in 2023. And what we know is we can't do it without you. We do it together. Thank you.